Steeda approaches every project knowing that weight is the enemy of performance. So, what happens when we add a lightweight set of wheels and tires to our S550 Mustang? Let's find out. Like so many of you, we started out with a Performance Pack 1 or PP1 Mustang GT and then gave it the Steeda Q500 treatment. The whole point here is that this car has been, while being a 2018, a car that we've continued to build over the years and progressed. With you in mind, we want to build something that you can use and do. And now here we are, rolling right into these wheels that are lighter weight. We chose the Apex EC7 wheels in an 18x11 size with a 52 offset. And this is important because we're running a rear wheel size at all four corners. Now this particular car we take out to a bunch of track days and autocross events, as well as to, well, cars and coffee. Like you, we want to enjoy this car on the street as well as the track. But the reality is, whether you're driving on the street, driving on a track, drag racing, or autocrossing, a nice lightweight set of wheels will improve the performance of the vehicle. How do they do this? Less rotating mass. This rotating mass in a normal wheel, like the factory 19-inch wheels, which were 64 pounds with the Pirellis, 64 pounds versus 52. It's 12 pounds of rotating mass that we've taken off the car. Now, you've probably done some things to take weight out of the car itself. So why is rotating mass so important? Rotating mass is important because it carries energy and inertia. This means that it's harder to get it accelerating. It also means that once the car is moving, it's harder to slow it down. So what does this really translate to? What did that 12 pounds really end up doing on the dyno? Let's go and find out. First up, the factory wheel and tire combo. Now we're using the 15 to 17 19-inch wheels equipped with the 275 40 19 Pirelli P0s. The 18 Plus models came with Michelin Pilot Sports, but in all reality, we don't think there's going to be that much of a difference. But for this sake, we're using the early generation Pirellis. Now, for comparison, let's see how the Apex EC7s in an 18x11 do. As noted a little bit earlier, we're running NT01 tires on these wheels in a 315 width. Despite them being a little bit wider, let's see how they do. The results are in from running both of these wheels on our dyno jet. And here we are. Starting with the 19-inch stock wheels, the car made 475 horsepower and change to the rear tires. So what did it do on the EC7 wheels? It made 481 horsepower and change. It's about a 6 horsepower gain from just changing the wheels and tires. Now some of you are going to say, well, that doesn't sound like very much. But the reality is these were gains made at redline and approaching redline at peak horsepower. And one of the very first things we said earlier in the video was that weight means that it's going to carry energy, it's going to take away energy, and it's going to require more energy. This means that ultimately the car revved up faster and accelerated faster with the lighter weight wheels. It made power longer as well as making more overall power. So there's definitely a performance gain there. Stock wheels and tires didn't do so bad, but for how sticky these tires are and how wide they are, we are way impressed with the additional power from simply changing out the tires and wheels to a lighter weight set.